So we're currently hiding because, well, I think we can all hear those whispers. I have these BZ API rounds. What is this? These are armor piercing, okay. Full metal jacket will do for now. I'll switch to the armor piercing rounds when we're done with. These ones. We've cleared one building, time to move on to the next. Ever so slowly. Yep. Right up there. Well, if anything, this whole operation is a great reminder why close quarters urban warfare is so exhausting on both resources and manpower and virtually everything else, all types of equipment really. Because if a more organized and larger force was holding these two buildings, storming them would have taken days. We would take fire crossing the open, so we couldn't, or rather we wouldn't be able to just attack head on. We would need to find a different avenue of approach. And there really isn't a good one for this, so we would have to probably dig trenches or something. And then we would need constant suppressing fire from friendly fire teams, ideally some armoured and mechanized units as well, and then sort of on top of all of that we would need just a ludicrous amount of ammunition and grenades. Obviously with small groups like this it's a different story. I know they're in the building. That is a full-on controller. I wouldn't say I'm very comfortable doing this, given the overall situation we find ourselves in. Okay, so stepping out of character for a second, here's the problem. I think if I shoot him, it'll crash the game. Let me confirm that. No. It does that sometimes. It crashes the game when they glitch through the door like that. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, doesn't matter, we got the job done. I'm just going to switch over to the armor-piercing rounds, and how's radiation doing? Actually fine, now that I have the... How can I not break that? I don't think I can cross there is the problem. No, I don't think this is actually... Yep. Can't cross there. Can't get there. And apparently this place still has stalkers inside it. Nope, definitely not. Although, it kind of looks like I can turn the corner. I have to try. Yep. I was right, I could turn the corner, but... Okay, so that's an obvious problem. There is fine, here is fine, there's a bunch of ammo here. I think there's a route down here. Never mind. Damn it. Yeah, I couldn't find the better route through all of that. I'm confident one exists, but I couldn't find it. I had to break my leg to step in an electro to get through. It messed up my artwork. A tiny bit. I was sitting here for a good 6 or 7 minutes making sure you wouldn't go through. Didn't even heal myself, I was just waiting for, I don't know, God knows what, and then you just sort of step through and you're like, hi. The midst of all that, just what on earth? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Where was I? Yes, I had to break my leg to do it, and step in an electro, but... Oh, this one doesn't break, okay. But I had to get here somehow, so yeah, there you go. I'm going to try and heal up now. I think I have one of those splints. Yes, I do. Yeah, and I think I can use both of them. Fix my leg, and then use a medkit, which will heal me up properly. There we go. Alright. If you wouldn't mind coming down, so I can go up. And, well, A, try and figure out what the whispering's all about. Yeah, I'm not that stupid. Okay. There is a bandage there, but I don't think I can get it because of the electro. And I really, really don't want to step in another one. So, I mean, mainly out of curiosity, do you guys reckon there's another one here? And by another one, I mean another, controller. And that's why we're hearing the whispering? Or is it just some sort of zone after effect of the already dead one? That's downstairs. Yeah, see, there's no way of entering through there. But I'm hoping maybe if I take the less obvious route. No? Oh, this is just a bandit. There's nothing special here. A bandit with a broken gun, mind you. I'm kind of soaking up rads, but I'm also kind of fine, given the mask and the relatively decent armor and all of that. See, here's what I'm wondering. There's no way to get through that without getting caught in the anomaly and, well, damn near dying. But I'm really curious as to what's on the other side, so I kind of want to check. That's it. Some hollow point rounds. In fact, exactly enough for one magazine worth. That's it. I feel like for a room that obviously looks like you can't enter it, it should have, like, some, I don't know, really interesting stuff, because I don't think anyone ever got there. Well, maybe, but unlikely anyone regularly visits the place, right? It's like the perfect place to stash something, because everyone is, well, at least not, well, maybe not everyone, but most people are just going to die at the door, right? They're not going to be able to get in. I don't know, it just feels kind of cheap, I guess, in a way to not find anything there. Alright, we are going back to the Palace of Culture, I think. Yeah, I can't, well, I could go back to the service centre, I suppose. Yeah, tell you what, we're going back to the service centre. Yeah. We are going back to the service centre, away from the screaming and the whispering and the weird building. I'll be completely honest, I have no idea why anyone would set up a base in a building like that. But maybe the idea is it would keep people away. I don't know. I still think it's rather silly. And, a little bit stupid, but whatever. I can still hear the whispering. Just do that really quickly. I can still hear the whispering even though we are ways away. Yeah, this food will give me radiation poisoning. I don't want to eat it away from the campfire. Next to a campfire will be fine. The effects of the radiation will be lessened by the fact that I'm not in the middle of nowhere. That, and for some reason campfires have a very positive effect on our health and radiation sickness. in that they reduce it. I do believe it is a gift from the monolith. And there is no other explanation. I can still hear the whispering. Can you guys hear the whispering? Brothers? No? I don't think this is the monolith speaking to me. Well, it just doesn't seem like it. It's not clear, it's confusing. The voice of the monolith is perfect and clear. Oh well. I guess I'll just sell some of this stuff here and, well, deposit it here, I suppose, and, I need to drop something, do I? No, okay. I need to manage the items you're carrying. Yeah, here you go. Take this SKS and this PP20. Let's go talk to the quartermaster, which I think is on the next floor up. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'll need to see like a medic or something about this whispering. It's getting mighty annoying. So, following a very, very uneventful trip all the way back here, let's not disturb him. We can go downstairs and turn in our thingamajig. Who was it that asked me to do this? So, task board, I should probably take a look at this eventually. Yeah, that's all fine. Charon, right, okay. So, not this way, in other words. Down here. Alright. Charon, we return victorious, as ever. 8,900 rubles, that's not a lot. And he doesn't have any more jobs for me. Ah, but you did conquer the enemy. 16,000. Much, much better. Okay, you need 2 car kits. Don't I have like 2? Yes, I do. I can give you 2 car kits. There you go. 2 car kits for you in the Red Forest east of the bridge. I have a bunch of stashes there that I need to check out, and I will. Is there anything else? An AK. Kill a sergeant in Rostock. Rodent meat, nothing more. So nothing interesting or specific that I need to go out and do. What about you? Anything? No. Right, well there's a couple of things I didn't sell that I might want to. These are free, by the way, so you might as well have one. Right. Well, okay, I suppose. Where does that put me financially? At around 60,000. The mutant parts and the guns that I picked up were very expensive for some reason. I think the mutant parts were around 14 to 15,000 rubles. At least that's what I got for them, so that's quite a bit. Not sure why I got such a high amount for them, but I guess we needed some of those parts pretty badly, so there we go. Alright, a bunch of pistols I can look at. Primarily, though, I need money. I can sell this SKS for 14,000, which is a fair chunk of change. And for it, I can get probably an AK-12 with a load of ammo. And I like that trade. Get an MP5 or a Steyr A3 chambered in 9mm. But these won't really do against some more properly armoured targets that I might come across. So for now, it seems as though my... Well, the only real choice is between... Yeah, because this one's broken. The only real choice comes down to the G36, which is... The AK-12, which I'm quite a fan of, and the Steyr A1. If this was an A3, I'd think about it, but I despise bullpups. Just personal preference, I'm afraid, so no. In which case, an AK-12, a OKP-7 sight. With it, I'm also going to need, obviously, a lot of ammunition. So let me get... $60 rounds, I think? A full metal jacket. And then these are hollow points. And these are AP. Each is more expensive. Oh, okay. These are AK-74M magazines. I have... Yeah, I have the old ones, the Bakelite magazines, though it wouldn't really look right on a gun like this, but... Hey. Yeah, they're a bit expensive. No, I'm going to stick with the old magazines that I have. They'll do fine. And then I guess I'll take a box of armor-piercing rounds. It's not ideal. I will sell this ammo and this ammo, though. Weapon body upgrade kit basic. I'll store this, or I'll keep this with me. I don't need these two, so I can sell them. So there's a little bit of extra cash there to be made. Caffeine tablets are okay. This I don't need. Ibuprofen is always useful. XTG-12 antidote injector for poisoning. No, I'll try and not get poisoning. Vinc is useful for bleeding. 027R pills are kind of useless. They're not strong enough to really do anything. So there's another 1,000. So there's a bit of money here and there, right? Alright, and then I'm going to buy the AK. Let's check it out. Yep. Oh, this one doesn't have the peep sight. This is the 2012 version, isn't it? Yep. So, the Kalashnikov AK-12 assault rifle is the newest creation of the Izhmash factory. It is it is intended to replace the older Kalashnikov AK-74M, standing for Modernizovanie, and the AK-100 series rifles for domestic use as well as for export. The rifle is gas-operated, selective fire rifle. The rifle is a gas-operated selective fire rifle. It's rifle. Okay, so the rifle is a gas-operated select fire and uses the traditional Kalashnikov type, quote-unquote, action with long stroke gas piston and rotary bolt locking. The bolt group is noticeably lightened to decrease recoil and improve accuracy in automatic fire. More importantly, it is in perfect condition, chambered in 5.45, which is the Russian equivalent to 5.56. And we're about to have a storm. Man, that sight looks good. Look at that. That sight looks... It's probably one of the most futuristic looking things, even though it's so simple, but it's, you know, the shape of it and all makes it one of the most futuristic things that came out of, honestly, probably any Soviet factory ever. Wow, this is quite the storm, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to be just here checking out some of this stuff. I don't actually have to sell this, and I'm not going to, so I'm just going to keep it there. I'm going to take these two things with me. I'm going to take... I don't need the ramrod, so I'm going to take the magazines. I'll leave the hollow point rounds because I don't have enough of them to do anything meaningful with. And then I think, well, actually, a semi-good idea would be to do this. Yeah. Load them up like so before I continue. And that means I have room for one more magazine. Right, let's take a look. So it comes with a standard AK-74M magazine. Alright, fair enough, I suppose. I love this gun, I really do. What other sort of neat things can I do to it? Because there's nothing else to do while the storm's going on. I might as well wait it out, you know, nerding out over some of the weapons that the monolith possesses. So I can improve its handling for... Wow, this is relatively cheap. I can improve its recoil. I can... Automatic two-position gas system. Incline handle. Yeah, I can improve its handling by quite a bit and a whole heap of other things. A billion different scopes on it, a silencer, and a GP25 grenade launcher are the things I can put on it. Speaking of things I can put on it, the GP25 grenade launcher will set me back 9,000 rubles. Honestly, not that much. Tell you what though, instead I'm going to take 60... Oh, whoops, no I'm not. I'm going to take 30... I'll get this right eventually. I'm going to take 30 additional rounds of ammo. And if you have some water, I wouldn't mind. You have mineral water. Do you have a canteen, maybe? Of just regular water? No? I'd love just a regular canteen of water. Might have to ask around for that. Instead, give me some mineral water, I suppose. I'll be happy with that for now. And, I mean, considering we're going to Jupiter, I think you two guys might want to stick with me, because, well, why not? We seem to make a good team. So yeah, I suppose I can ask around for water if anyone has any. Which I sincerely doubt, but hey, Okay, this is too broken to sell to anyone, so you can have it for free. Your lucky day, I guess. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So, there's still a little bit of money. It's the first real bit of equipment that I've been given, which I think makes sense, because I reckon around this point I'm past the point of being treated as an initiate, and I'm a little bit more serious. So my weapons and my tasks as well, I suppose, eventually ought to reflect that too. Okay, what about you? Sell. Yeah, none of you really have water, do you? Alright, I'll do without it. I think I can get some in Jupiter, which is undoubtedly where I have to go next, because, well, there's no other jobs left to do in the outskirts, and there's several things to do in Jupiter. Well, not really, there's one, right? I mean, collect bandit patches and then Keeper of Secrets and purge the Infidel's Clear Sky patches. So realistically just one, but there is also a stash to pick up there, so I suppose that's fair enough. I would like to have some, I think technically breakfast, right? Before we go down there, though. So let's do that, and then I'll meet you guys at the entrance to Jupiter, so you don't have to wait around for me. Actually, I thought you already left. No, you can go. I'll meet you in Jupiter.